Oh, hello everyone, welcome back to Ace Attorney Investigations Miles Edgeworth 2, Prosecutor's Path. Alright, I can't believe Frank is here. I can't believe how many voices I have to keep track of, but that's okay, it's a true challenge for me. We just went into sexy chess with Frank, which is really what I didn't want to do, but now it looks like we might have to... hold it? I think you're a little off there, Mr. Edgeworth. What do you mean, though?
About what? What do you mean?
We're not trying to expose the truth, we're trying to save Simon. Isn't our goal to help out our client? I mean, you're not a prosecutor right now, you're a defense attorney's assistant. That is true. We probably we should try to change our thinking a little bit.
Come on, Edgeworth, you know you want to say it.
What would Phoenix do?
Well said there, Kay. She's right on the money, Miles. The official task of the Edgeworth Law Office is to defend our client. Your old man who founded the firm truly valued the bonds he had with his clients. So, if you're not willing to do the same, maybe you aren't cut out for this job.
Well, I can tell you right now that we're not cut out for it, but we're gonna have to... Come on, Edgeworth. We've got to channel our inner Phoenix this time. I know you don't want to, because you've had him inside your butt, but we've got to do it still.
I don't want to have to fire you on the spot either, so have a heart, okay?
Yeah, Edgeworth, what are we gonna do? Oh, he's not happy about this at all.
The heart of a fenced attorney, huh? In any case, it's important that we hear the testimony of the person who discovered the body. Start talking, Mr. Sowett. Tell me what happened when you found the body.
It probably would be really good for us to know this, I'm just saying. And was he actually gonna tell us? Okay, I can't even believe it.
When I found the body.
Yeah, here we go.
I was in the workroom over there practicing my skills. By some chance, I got curious about the adjacent workroom and went up to the door. I peeked in through the small window on the door. Then I saw, lying there, a man, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself letting out a scream.
Are you like Ned Flanders when you scream like it's just a woman's scream? I bet you that it is.
If I may confirm one thing.
Just one? I think we gotta confirm a couple things.
You were in the room right next to the one where the dead body was found.
He was in B, right? The dead body was found in A.
Within the prison, we call it workroom B. And you were in there the whole time on the day of the murder? Yes. After the 7 a.m. roll call, I remained inside the whole time. In this prison, we have roll call 3 times a day. At 7 a.m., noon, and 9.
And they check the workrooms during those times too.
Exactly.
Okay, so 7, noon, and 9, got it.
I see. So during the 7 a.m. roll call, there was nothing amiss. And Knightley's body was not in the workroom yet.
Oh, prison roll call, okay. Roll call 3 times a day. At 7 a.m., noon, and 9 p.m. Body was not found during 7 a.m., so it happened after that.
So, it sounds like the murder occurred after 7 a.m., huh?
And that's right when the animal show started.
Correct! The other prisoners went to see the animal show.
Meaning anyone who did not see the show does not have an alibi. Do you understand what I'm saying, Mr. Sowett? That means you don't have one, is what I'm saying to you. Did you get that?
Yes, that is certainly true. However, I merely discovered the body.
You're not stupid enough to murder 2 people, are you? Because I'm starting to wonder.
His testimony has a clear contradiction. Yeah, you think? I should press him about that first.
Here we go. It's time. It's time for the butt. It's time when you found the body. I was in the workroom over there practicing my skills.
Tell me about it. By practicing, you mean, of course... Yes, my grooming training for I am a model prisoner. I somehow doubt that.
Yeah, me too. By some chance, I got curious about the adjacent workroom. Wait, why would he be curious about that, though? Tell me about that.
You were curious about the adjacent room. Precisely, I felt a need to look inside. Why did you feel that way? Even if you ask me why, I just did it on a whim.
So you weren't concentrating on your training after all?
No, nothing of the sort, for I'm a model
This boy lying so bad.
It's just that The other prisoners had left to see the animal show, which is why I was feeling somewhat lonely.
Yeah, that's like being stuck in a classroom after school's let out.
Yes, that's right, and since I couldn't enter the other workroom... Okay.
Peeked in through the small window on the door. Wait a minute now. Oh, I didn't want to present anything. Well, maybe I do. What do we even have here? Something's weird about... Hang on. Something struck me weird about what he said here. I got curious about the adjacent workroom, so I went up to the door. Wasn't there... Why would he do that? Because isn't there, like, a thing that keeps him from going in there? Or am I crazy about this? Opens doors for animals, sounds alarm in response to a prisoner's bracelet. Prisoners can't move freely. Here's what I don't understand about this, and I'm not sure if presenting this is going to help us. I know that we talked about this, but it was a while ago and I didn't really pay too much attention because I was too busy trying to find everyone's voice. I know that it sounds an alarm in response to a prisoner's bracelet. Does that mean they can't even go near the door? Or is that only when they open it? That's what I'm wondering. I think only when you open it, though? I have no idea. Opens doors for animals. I don't get it. He got curious about the adjacent workroom, so he went up to the door. If I'm assuming that if the alarm goes off when he goes up to it, wouldn't that have gone off? Wait, really? I need to know if I'm right or not, because otherwise I can't go on. Mr. Sowett, please stop telling such feeble lies. You don't seem to understand your position.
My position? I used to be a newspaper salesman, but then I took up the peck...
Yeah, we know.
Hold it!
Well, I know.
What about the bracelet on your wrist? It proves that you are, unmistakably, a prisoner. And as long as you wear that bracelet, you should not be able to move around as you please.
I was thinking about it wrong. If he went up to the door, the alarm might have sounded, but guess what would have sounded indefinitely? The door he was behind. I'm so stupid. Why do I always get to the right conclusion by doing the wrong fucking thinking, though? If he opened his door to go to the other door, an alarm would have sounded. As soon as you went through the door, the sensor would have sounded the alarm. For some reason, I had the idea in my head that he was working with the door open, and I think that's why I didn't register it. God damn it, I'm dumb.
That is...
Peeking into the adjacent room is impossible when you couldn't even leave the one you were in. God, I'm dumb. How does this always happen to me, though?
Whoa, nice one, Miles. That was a real humdinger.
But does that mean Mr. Sowett didn't see the body?
I'm not sure. Perhaps. We should let the man himself explain it to us.
What if he did go in and out, and the alarm sounded but nobody was there because of the show? What about that, though?
You see, that is... Oh, well... Forgive me, it appears my previous explanation was lacking.
Yeah, you think?
I shall clearly explain how I was able to see the body.
Huh. Very well, let us hear your revised testimony. And I'm not gonna believe a damn word of it either. I'll tell you that right now. When I found it, part 2. God.
There is a rather well-known technique among the prisoners here. If the hand with the bracelet stays in the room, you can step out without sounding the alarm. That's how I was able to peek into the adjacent room. The moment I realized the man inside was dead, I let out a scream.
What arm is it on? Do we know that part? So that means... He kept his arm inside workroom B while he peeked into the adjacent room. This won't work if it's on his left arm, though.
I'd appreciate it if you didn't mention this to anyone, especially the guards, okay?
What was that he was trying to hide earlier? I should try asking him for more details about a few other things as well. Alright, press everything. That's what Edgeworth's telling us to do. Okay. There is a rather well-known technique among the prisoners here. Well, I'm gonna press everything and see what I can get. Tell me more about this technique.
Certainly. Here's how it works.
The hand with the bracelet stays in the room. You can step out without sounding the alarm. Okay, tell me more about that, please.
All you gain by doing that is a small degree of freedom. Naturally, but it is all that we have left to enjoy.
I'm shocked that you enjoy such a thing. Have you truly reflected on what you've done?
But of course, for I'm a model prisoner.
Your definition of model is highly suspicious. Regardless, was that the technique you used?
Yes, that is correct. I made sure no guards were around when I did it.
Uh-huh. That's how I was able to peek into the adjacent room. I don't know. Why would you do something so troublesome and potentially dangerous?
I heard a noise coming from the adjacent room. It seemed odd to me, as there should not have been anyone inside.
So, you peeked into the adjacent workroom as soon as you heard the noise?
Yes, of course. I peeked in as soon as I could.
I see. Is there a problem with that statement? Yes, there is a problem. So, you looked into the adjacent room immediately after you heard the noise. If that was true, then you should have seen more than just a dead body. You should have seen the person who had made the noise. That's right. How would they have escaped that quickly? Even if the dude died instantly.
That is, well...
He looks really shaken. Mr. Sawit, answer me. What did you really see? You better tell us, boy. Are you about to... Is your wig gonna fly off? Didn't that happen in the first one? If you intend to remain silent, I will have no choice but to assume that you are complicit to the murder.
Please forgive me. It's just that I couldn't even believe what I saw myself. It may have been just a dream. I hesitate to even recall it.
Tell me what happened.
Very well. I will be frank with you. I saw a dog. It was a nightmarish scene.
A dog?
A large black dog.
Oh!
Was biting into the neck of the victim.
What? What did you say?
It was a truly hellish scene. That dog killed him.
Oh, I think I'm gonna be sick.
Oh, that's some grade A trauma right there. I was chilled to my very core and I let out a shriek.
A man-eating dog inside the zoo of a prison? Was it the dog we saw earlier that barked at us? It looks like the same one. Black dog. According to Sawit's testimony, the dog was biting the victim's body. Barks at me a lot. Well, you can't... It happens. Wait a minute now.
That was everything I saw. Do you believe me now?
No? Yes, I do. I doubt one would be able to lie about something like that. Really? I don't believe it at all. Would you add that to your testimony?
Certainly.
Alright. The moment I realized the man inside was dead, I let out a scream. Tell me about your scream. Is it womanly like I think it is? Like Ned Flanders screams like a woman? Do you remember what this man looked like in detail?
But of course, I am certain. He had blonde hair, and his throat was covered in blood.
Do you take me for a fool? That should be obvious.
I am merely telling you everything as I saw it, just to be clear. Don't defense attorneys love nitpicking over every little detail?
I detect a tinge of spite there. Yeah, well, he did have to deal with Phoenix. Perhaps he had an unpleasant experience with a defensive... Maybe just a little. Just a small bit. To my horror, there was a black dog biting his neck. Okay. A black dog was biting the victim's neck.
Yes, blood came pouring out, and as a result, the dog's mouth became stained with it.
Ew. Ah! Stop! You don't need to get that detailed. At that time, was the victim... Mr. Edgeworth, why'd you ask him that?
Whoa, Kay! Why'd you hit Uncle Ray? The man did not even flinch.
He might have already been dead. That's what I'm thinking. He must have been dead already.
But the blood continued to gush from his neck.
Well, yeah, he must have been just, first dead, like right then and there.
He most likely had passed away already. His hands moved nary an inch.
Ugh, way too much detail. Are you doing this on purpose?
Certainly not. I am just trying to give an accurate testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, shall I add that statement to my testimony?
If you would.
It was terrifying. A truly terrifying sight.
Uh-huh. He most likely had passed away already. His hands moved nary an inch. Okay. That was a very vivid testimony.
That is because I witnessed it up close, relatively speaking. I could feel the anguish he suffered in his death.
Mr. Edgeworth, I won't be able to sleep tonight. Really? How terrible. Oh, come on. It's all because of you that my mind is filled with scary thoughts.
I may even have nightmares myself. Even now, I can still remember everything clearly.
Ugh, gross. The ring with the snowflake insignia glimmered with no purpose but to catch my eye. What? The ring with the snowflake insignia? Oh, that thing! Don't we have, like, something about that? Can you tell me more about that? A ring with a snowflake insignia. Impressive memory. That just feels like it was out of nowhere just now.
I was formerly a newspaper salesman. I had to quickly identify what a customer wanted based on his appearance and attitude. In order to form a successful sales strategy, it's the most basic of basics.
But you are dealing with a corpse, not a customer. Are you like that with everyone?
Yes, it has already become an ingrained habit of mine. It was an important point that could determine the success or failure of a sale.
That's how you were able to easily recall such a minor detail.
Precisely. Even the engraved insignia is crystal clear.
Is that really possible? What was the state of the body when we found it? I should review my evidence. Hang on now. Don't we have something about that insignia? I don't think we do. Where are the notes? Floor plans? Chessboard notes. Penetrating wound in the neck died instantly. Small bruises on his head. Wait a minute now. Huh. The ring with the snowflake the one he was wearing! Wait a minute, you can't even see that! It's under the frickin'... It's under the blanket! Wait a minute. Can I go back?
I have an unerring eye, that much I can declare.
So, Knightley was killed by a dog that was being kept here in the prison? I find that hard to believe.
They say the pets take on after their owners, yeah?
It doesn't have to take after them that much. This completely defeats the purpose of the animal therapy. Perhaps I should ask about the dog a little more. Wait a minute, can we go back to the thing I was at, though? Oh, that's everything. There's a rather well-known technique. If the hand with the bracelet stays in the room, you can step out without sounding the alarm. That's how I was able to peek into the... He's talking about the ring that Knightley was wearing. When I realized the man inside was dead, I let out a scream. I totally forgot about it. There's a black dog biting his neck. Most likely had passed away already. His hands moved nary an inch. The ring with the snowflake insignia glimmered with no purpose but to catch my eye. Right, he's talking about it on his hand. I see. Hang on. If I present the crime scene notes, is that gonna work? Because it shows his hand being covered with the blanket. How did he get in there enough to move it? Oh boy, you are lying something. You better stop. A ring with a snowflake insignia.
Yes, that is correct. It was clearly engraved on the surface.
I see. Your testimony is very accurate, but it's a little too accurate, if you ask me.
And what's wrong with being accurate?
You state that you saw a ring with a snowflake insignia engraved into it. And it is true that the victim was wearing such a ring.
See? Was I not correct?
That is not the issue I have with your testimony. Look at this picture! Oh shit, boy, how did you see it from there? As you can see, the right hand is covered by a sheet. It should not have been possible for you to see the engraving on the ring, unless you had approached the body and lifted up the sheet for yourself. You said you only looked into the workroom through the door, and yet you gave such detailed account of what you saw.
Who do you think you are? Acting all high and mighty. I'm telling you, I saw what I saw. Oh,
the victim must have moved his arm after I saw it. Bitch, he was already dead, and you know it too. Stop. I don't think so. You said as much earlier. Man did not even flinch. Yup. He must have been dead already. Victim was already dead. How would he have been able to move his arm? Yes, sir.
This guy's looking pretty suspicious now, yeah?
Frank saw it. What are you hiding, you scoundrel? What did you do? Did you do it?
Oh, no, I ain't. I'm not. That is, you're wrong. I know what I saw.
Oh my god. The wig. Girl, your fucking wig.
Shut up already. Stop making a fuss of every little thing I say. You're just a defense attorney's assistant.
He has finally shown his true self.
Whoa, I guess the cat's out of the bag.
It was on his head the whole time.
A black hairy one at that just went
Flying. That was my joke actually, Ray, thank you.
I'm just your friendly neighborhood witness.
Are you really just a witness? I would say that you are rather suspicious.
What was that?
You saw something that could not have been seen from the outside of the room. How is that possible? The logic behind it is simple. Mr. Sawad, this is where you saw the body from. Oh, he was in the workroom. He must have just been right in there. Like, all the way in. That's what I'm thinking. God, this music, so good. When you discovered the body, you went inside the room where it laid. Since you saw the engraving on the ring, that is the only possibility. There's no... Even if the hand was out, I don't think he would have seen it that detailed from the doorway. You'd have to have major vision for that.
Even if you say that, you ain't got no evidence, do you? Where's the evidence that shows that I was in the room? I was grooming pets at the time. In the room adjacent to where the body was found. I even went so far as to borrow some...
I didn't even notice! We have one of them! It's right there on his apron and I didn't even think about it. Didn't even register. It's his glove. The glove we found in there. Oh my god! Show me the evidence that proves I was in the room where the... Stop! Bro! I don't know, I just kind of gave it to myself that he had both gloves on his apron just there, but it actually doesn't look like he does. It looks like he only has one. Mr. Sawad, what were you doing when the body was discovered?
Didn't I tell you already? I was practicing being a pet groomer.
I see. In that case, do you happen to recognize this glove?
Oh, that's...
This was found near the body. It's believed to have been dropped by the culprit. By the way, I noticed that you also have a rubber glove hanging off your apron pocket.
No, this is something else. My condom.
For my magnum dong. Looks like you're missing one. Oh shit, yeah.
You can't find gloves like these anywhere in the prison. Your evidence proves nothing.
Oh yeah? Huh. Perhaps we should hand this glove over to the police for fingerprinting. I'm certain they will find some interesting results. Oh no. Oh, we're going... Oh shit. Oh god. Oh boy. Okay, yep. He a little crazy. It's over.
Objection.
Hello? Who the fuck was that?
Pretty cool, right? My objection for...
That's what you said... That's what you sound like? Oh. I don't think I can do a voice that low, so I think we're stuck with what we... Damn! Mr. Shields, could you save the jokes for later?
I'm not joking because it's not over yet. There's still something else. Something that's clearly odd. That guy's a prisoner, you know. He's got the bracelet and all.
Oh, there's the bracelet. It is on that hand. I didn't even notice that before either. That's right. How did he get into the other workroom? The sensor would have set off the alarm, right? Did he have the dog with him? The dogs can open the doors. What if he walked with the dog? Would it still have gone off? Probably. He's right. That's the only thing we don't know yet.
Not so fast, Mr. Prisoner. Could you fill us in? That's pretty weird. The bracelet should have been his last line of defense.
Defense?
That's right, Kay. It was useful evidence for Mr. Prisoner here. He could have claimed that due to the bracelet, he wasn't able to enter the room. But he didn't say a word about it.
That's true.
Is there any reason why you didn't?
Yeah, what happened there?
The silent treatment, well, the judge yesterday did say that silence is golden.
Wow, you really are a hotshot defense attorney, Mr. Shields.
Defense attorneys always remain calm in a pinch and smile in the face of danger. Oh, well, Phoenix doesn't do that, but whatever. That's what your old man taught me, the defense attorney's creed, yeah? So, what's the deal? Why didn't you mention anything about the bracelet?
Yeah, what happened, man? Oh no. Oh, where'd you get that from? Your wig? Did you pull that out of your ass?
The truth is, it's broken.
Broken? Yeah, right. Likely story.
Some time ago, I took a spill and the bracelet hit the floor with a loud bang. Ever since then, it has not been able to activate the sensor. Forgive me, it was so convenient I didn't want to report it.
I see. So the bracelet was broken. But did it really break so easily? Didn't they say that it was really difficult to do? If that's true, then there is a problem with the prison's security. Well, now what?
Oh, there's Kitty.
You over there, may I have a moment?
Yeah, kitty, kitty, kitty. Oh, you're such a cute little guy. Yes, you are, meow.
Excuse me.
Yes. What can I do for you, meow?
This prisoner's bracelet appears to be broken.
What? Really? That's not good at all. I'll contact the person in charge and have it replaced immediately.
Thank you. I'll be holding on to the broken one. For the time being. I'm surprised they let him have it. Sao's bracelet, it was broken and didn't respond to the door sensor. Okay?
Yes, sir. Please take care of it.
So I'm really surprised they let me have that. Okay. That seems like a breach of security as well.
Now the bracelet's been taken care of, shall we move on to arresting you for murder? What? Perish the thought. I didn't kill anyone.
Well, not today anyway, maybe. But maybe you did.
But your bracelet was broken, right? Doesn't that mean you could have gone anywhere you wanted during the animal show? But all I did was find the body, honest. And it is true that I saw the dog biting his neck. However, I entered the workroom after the dog had left.
Why did you do that?
Well, it was just... I was curious if he had anything of value on him.
So, he was planning to loot the corpse. What are you gonna do with it in prison, though? They do body searches all the damn time. That's why he remembers Knightley's ring so well.
Why are you looking at me, Mr. Edgeworth? I am a great thief. Please don't put me on the same level as him.
But I didn't take a thing. The animal show had ended and the other prisoners were making their way back down here. I hurried back to my workroom and let out a scream to deceive the others. And that's when you dropped your rubber glove.
Oh, we got the rubber glove updated. Found in workroom, I saw it used it for pet grooming practice covered in blood and mud. Okay.
I guess the story holds up. What do you think, Miles?
Whether he's the murderer or not, one big question remains. Just one? I've got a couple. How did Knightley get all the way from his holding cell to the prison?
You're right about that. It's a real stumper.
And there's something Mr. Sowett said in his testimony that I'm very concerned about.
Here's the puppo.
If that dog had any part in the murder. Mr. Sowett.
Yes. What is it?
Were there any other prisoners who didn't see the animal show?
Yes. There is only one other that I know of.
And this prisoner wouldn't have been able to see the show even if he wanted to, correct?
Yes, that's correct. Why do you ask?
Just as I thought. I had my suspicions as soon as I saw that black dog. That fiendish criminal. I never expected him to be held here in this prison. Where is his cell?
Do you intend to meet him?
Him? Who's him?
He's a very special man. He receives very special treatment and... Oh, forgive me, I need to watch what I say about him. However, if you value your lives, I would advise you to stay away from him.
Hey, cut it out already. You're giving me the creeps.
Oh, puppet master in the shadows, eh? Yeah, I still value my life. He is being held in the special cell.
Okay. Where's that?
Over there. In that direction.
Over there. You mean the place we can't go? We haven't gone in there yet. Oh, special cell. The special cell? It certainly seems like he received special treatment. Who's in there? Alright. Floor plans are updated with that. Okay.
Well, just who is this him anyway?
To protect my own life, all I can tell you is that he is the oldest prisoner here. My deepest apologies, but I can't say any more. He is truly terrifying.
Oh, I can't wait to meet him.
Care to fill me in? Feels like you're leaving Uncle Ray behind here.
He is someone I knew in the past. Is he Edgeworth? Let's head for the special cell. I believe that black dog should be there as well. Okay. Alright, well, we'll do that, but we're gonna have to do that in the next one. Who is it that Edgeworth knows in there? I guess we'll have to find out. Ah, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this as much as I am, and I'll see you soon in the next episode. Toodaloo!